Hello, dear friends. Welcome to today's Rodrigo Bifer's English class. This is class number 17. Welcome. Here we are. Let's do it. Well, this is class number 17, and I want you to make sure you watch this video all the way to the end, okay? And please give it a thumbs up, okay? If you like the video, of course. And feel free to join our group to have free weekly English classes. You can do that by visiting my website, inglesperfeito.com, or you can WhatsApp me at that number you can see, here, right? That number you can see here on your video, okay? All right, today we're going to talk about lots of very interesting things. This class is going to be amazing, okay? Today we're going to learn vocabulary about describing people, okay? So when you look at people, so look at those pictures. You see pictures of people, different people from different places, different looks, okay? How do you describe a person? How do you talk about their appearance, okay? We're going to practice listening and visualizing pictures, okay? So matching pictures and practicing your listening, okay? Because it's very important in English that we practice all the skills, okay? Reading in English, listening, speaking, which you have to practice by yourself, trying to repeat after me, and writing. When you send me your homework, when you type your homework, I want you to join our group, our WhatsApp group, for the free English classes, so you can get the materials, the exercises, and you can also send me your homework so I can correct it, okay? And we're also going to learn the questions and answers to describe people, okay? So that's today's English class. All right, so when we describe people, we can describe people in different ways, okay? We can describe people talking about their personality, or you can also talk about their appearance, what they look like. Today we're going to focus on appearance, okay? And to describe someone, we can talk about their general appearance, okay? What they look like in general. I can talk about a person that I like, and I say, oh, that person is, and I talk about the general appearance. Or I can talk about specific elements in the person's appearance. For instance, height, okay? How tall or short someone is, okay? So this is the height, because when you talk about something high, an object can be high, but a person, actually, we don't say that a person is high, we say the person is tall, but we also use the word height to describe how tall someone is, okay? Tall or short, the opposite of course. We can talk about the person's age, okay? The person can be very young, like that little girl that you can see there, or the person can be older, okay? Remember that we already studied that question, okay? How old are you, okay? We can describe the person's face. This is something that we use a lot in description, okay? We talk about the person's face, okay? What does the face look like? Eyes, nose, mouth, ears, hair. We can describe the hair specifically. Look at that woman with that beautiful hair, okay? We can describe someone's hair. We can describe someone's clothing and style. So what you wear, your clothes, your style. Is your style casual, or is your style, you know, modern or formal, informal? You have lots of different ways to describe clothing and style, okay? Clothes and style. So let's get going. All right, here we are. Let's start with vocabulary, okay? Vocabulary to describe people's hair, okay? So let's start with hair. So if you're talking about a person's hair, okay, the person can have short hair, like my hair is short, or some people, especially women, have long hair, okay? So if you look this way, okay? If you look on the video, you can see the first one is a girl with long brown hair. So her hair is long and brown. And then the next boy you can see over there is a boy that has short blonde hair. Short blonde hair. Blonde is the color, okay, the color of his hair. So the first girl had brown hair, brown, and the second picture is a boy with blonde hair. Blonde is what we use to describe someone's hair, okay? If you look at the picture, you can say, well, but I think his hair is yellow or golden. You can use other words, but we don't use those words, okay? We don't usually say yellow hair. That's not what we say in English. We just say blonde, okay? Blonde hair. And then the next person has black hair, black. The color is black, and her hair is straight. This means that the hair is not wavy or curly. It's just straight, going down, okay? Then you have another one over there, the guy with curly hair, curly, okay? So his hair is red, okay? Red, that's the color, and the shape of the hair is curly with curls, okay? When the hair goes, turns into curls, like I don't know, like some kind of wire or some kind of spiral, okay? And we call that a curl. So curly hair. And look at the next guy over there, the black guy with no hair. No hair. Some people just have no hair because for some reason they decided to have no hair, or because they have lost their hair already, okay? They're getting old and they don't have any hair anymore. Then we just say the person is bald, okay? And the last guy over there, up here, okay? It's a guy that has a mustache. He has a mustache and a beard, okay? The beard is something that covers all over a man's face, and the mustache covers only the area between the nose and the mouth, okay? So if you have some hair, if a man has some hair around here on this area, we call that a mustache, okay? And beard, just like Santa Claus. Remember Santa Claus? Ho, ho, ho. Santa Claus has a long beard, okay? And I think that guy also has red hair, okay? And his hair is not curly like the guy over there, okay? That's different. His hair is wavy, okay? So here we have mustache, beard, wavy hair, bald, no hair, curly hair, straight, black hair, okay? Long black, brown hair, and short blonde hair, okay? So let's go to the next. Here's more vocabulary for you, okay? So some people have long hair, some people have short hair, but what about something that is not too long, but it's not too short either, okay? So for example, if you look at this picture here of George Clooney, he has short hair. And if you look at this girl here, she has long hair. But sometimes, especially women, have hair that's not too long, not all the way down, but it stops at some time, and it's not too short either. There are two expressions that we usually use. If you look at this picture of Jennifer Lopez here, she's got shoulder length hair. Shoulder length means that her hair is what does length mean? First of all, what does length means? Length is just how long something is, okay? Okay, if you talk about the length of your hair, you can measure the length of somebody's hair in centimeters, for example, okay? That's how you measure length. So shoulder length means that her hair is long up to her shoulders. These are our shoulders. So people that have hair that goes this length is what we call shoulder length hair. So Jennifer Lopez got shoulder length hair. And medium length hair would be not too long, medium, okay? maybe a little longer than shoulder length, but still not too long all the way down the girl's back. Okay, like some girls have very long hair. Some women, like this woman has very long hair, and this one has medium length hair. Medium length. Okay. What about wavy hair? Okay, so it's not curly, but it's wavy. You know what waves are? Okay, waves. When you go to the sea, when you go surfing, you go to the beach, you take your surfboard, you go swimming in the sea. You know, the sea, the ocean has waves. Okay, waves. So the water, you know, goes up and down in waves. And wavy is just the adjective that we use to describe hair that goes, you know, moves like that. So you can see this girl's hair is not straight, but wavy. Okay, this girl's hair is straight. This girl's hair is straight, but this girl's hair is wavy. Okay, what about the color? We have black hair, brown, which is, you know, another color. We have blonde, which is like yellowish, a yellowish color. But especially some people, especially older men and women, could have something that we call gray hair, and gray is just this color. If you look at George Clooney's hair, he's got gray hair. He's also got a beard and a mustache. Okay, so George Clooney here has gray hair and a gray mustache and a gray beard. Okay, so this is some vocabulary that we can use to describe people's hair and also their faces. Okay, because this is kind of connected with hair. Okay. All right, now more vocabulary to describe a person's looks. Okay, when I say looks, it means the general looks. Okay, when you look at someone and you say, oh, that person is, you don't talk specifically about hair or height or face or anything specific or clothes. You just say in the general appearance mode. Okay, when you're talking about general appearance, we talk about a person's looks. So a man can be called handsome. Okay, a man could be handsome. Okay, so we just looked at a picture of George Clooney. You can say, oh, George Clooney is a handsome man, or Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt, those actors, okay, from Hollywood. They're handsome. We don't usually use the word beautiful for man, but we prefer to use handsome for man. Okay, for women, on the other way, we can use pretty. So a pretty woman, there's a movie called Pretty Woman, a song called Pretty Woman. Pretty woman, okay, walking down the street. Okay, so a pretty woman is a beautiful woman. But if the woman is very beautiful, we can also say gorgeous. Okay, so when you say, oh, she's gorgeous, it means that she's very beautiful. Okay, and the word good looking just means that the person has a good looks. Okay, the person is a beautiful person, looks good, and this is used for both men and women. Okay, so you can say a good-looking man, or a good-looking girl, or a good-looking woman, a good-looking boy, a good-looking whoever, because it's used for both genders, both male and female. Okay, but pretty and gorgeous are usually for women only. Okay, what about age? Okay, when you ask someone, how old are you, they can tell you, oh, I am 17. Okay, so the person is a teenager, or I am 24, or I am 69, or I am 53, 30, 34, or whatever. Okay, that's how old the person is. But when we are describing someone, we don't know how old they are necessarily. We can say that the person is young. Okay, if it's a teenager or a child, we can say the person is middle-aged. Okay, when the person is not young anymore, but is not too old. Okay, and when the person is old, we don't usually use the word old because it's not so polite. Okay, we usually say elderly. Okay, an elderly person, an elderly lady, an elderly man. Okay, we can also use more words to describe age. Okay, look. If we don't know how old the person is, but we know that the person looks like 22, 23, I can say, oh, he is in his 20s or she is in her 20s. This only means that the person is probably the person looks like someone who is between 21 and 29. Okay, what about 31 to 39? If you think the person looks like someone who is 35, 36 or 34 or something like that, you can say, oh, she looks like she is in her 30s or he is in his 30s. Okay, what about 40? Okay, the same. Okay, he is in his 40s. Okay, 40s. She is in her 40s. So this means that she is 40 something, 42, 43, 44, 49, I don't know. Okay, she is in her 50s. So she's from 51 to 59. He is in his 50s, from 51 to 59. Okay, 60s, 70s, etc., etc. Okay, so this is a way of talking about age in general terms. Okay. All right, now more vocabulary, okay, to talk about a person's height. I just said the word tall in some slides before. Remember, I said, oh, a person, we usually say a person is tall or short, okay? So if the person is short, it means that the height is the person is, the height's not too much, okay? You can measure someone's height in centimeters or in feet. If you are in the United States, usually people talk about feet and inches, okay? They don't usually use centimeters like we do in Brazil or in other countries, okay? But the person is short, okay? A short person, so not too high, not too tall, okay? Short. Now, fairly short would be, fairly is just a word that gives you some intensity, okay? So fairly means not so much, not too short, fairly short, okay? Because some people can be really short, a lot, like really short. That would be an intense word, really, a lot. But fairly is something that means not very, okay? Not a lot. So fairly short. Medium height, someone who wouldn't be considered a short person, but the person would not be considered a tall person either, okay? So this is where probably most people are, okay? Most people, I imagine most people in the population are medium height, I imagine, okay? Pretty tall, pretty is similar to very, okay? A lot, very, okay? It's similar to fairly. You can say fairly tall or pretty tall, okay? You can say pretty short or fairly short. So fairly and pretty are kind of synonyms, okay? And very tall, okay? Someone who would be, super tall, like a basketball player, like this guy here, okay? So someone who would be very tall. Now, let's talk about some questions and answers, okay? So if you're talking about an appearance, and suppose you meet someone and they say, oh, I need to talk to you about my friend or my mother, my father, my brother, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, okay? And you don't know the person. You are curious, okay, to know the person's appearance. So the question that we ask when we want to talk about general appearance is, what does the person, okay, your mother, your father, your brother, Rodrigo, whoever, okay, what does look like? We already talked about that question before, okay, some classes ago, okay? And remember that this question follows that rule that I taught you for questions, okay? What is the question? Does is the auxiliary. She or he or Rodrigo or your mother, your father, okay, here is the subject. Look is the infinitive, and like is just a preposition to connect with what, okay? So what like? Actually, I remember that we used that question to talk about the weather, okay? What is the weather like, okay? To describe the weather. Here we're describing a person's appearance. We can also say, what is she like? Using the verb to be, okay? What is he like? But when we use is with verb to be, we're talking about all kinds of description, okay? Appearance and personality, okay? Both. But when we use the verb look, what does she look like? This means that we're only talking about the person's appearance. That's all, just the looks, okay? And then the answer would be, for example, she's very tall. She's tall with red hair. She's gorgeous, okay? Very beautiful, okay? Does he wear glasses? Okay, that's another question that you can ask. Okay, does he or does she, does your brother, does your mother, okay, whoever you're describing, wear glasses? Okay, glasses. Does he have a beard? Does he have a mustache? Mustache. Does he have long hair? Does she have long hair? Does he have short hair? Does she have short hair? Okay, you can ask any question you want. Okay, this is just one example. Okay, does he wear glasses? Okay, yes, and he has a beard. Okay, so yes, he does. He wears glasses and he has a beard. But you can ask all questions you want. Okay, does she wear glasses? Does she have red hair, etc., etc. Okay, you can also use the verb to be. Okay, is she tall? Okay, is she tall? Is she short? Is he short? Is he tall? Okay, using the verb to be. Age. To talk about age, we also use the verb to be. Okay, how old is she? You already know that question. Okay, we practice a lot of how old are you? Okay, but you can, when you talk about someone, we use how old is she? How old is he? Okay, she's about 32. Okay, about 32. She is in her 30s. Okay, she's in her 30s. Okay, she's about 32, so in her 30s. How old is he? He is in his 20s. This means that he is 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'm not sure, so I just say he is in his 20s. Okay, height. Okay, how tall is she? Okay, she can be very tall or pretty tall or, you know, medium height, etc. Okay, so how tall is he? He's pretty short. He's pretty short. Okay, so not very short, but he's pretty short. Okay, how tall is she? She's 1 meter 88. Okay, 1 meter 88 is the exact measure of how tall she is. Okay, in meters and centimeters. 1 meter 88 centimeters. You can also use she's 6 feet 2. This means that she is 6 feet and 2 inches tall. 6 feet and 2 inches. Okay, 1 foot is about 30 centimeters. Okay, so if you say someone is 6 feet tall, it means that the person is 6 times 30 centimeters, which is probably 180 centimeters or 1 meter 88. Okay, actually, 6 feet 2 means 2 inches. Okay, when you say 6 feet 2, they understand 6 feet plus 2 inches. An inch is about 2.5 centimeters. So actually 6 feet 2 is the same as 1 meter 88. Okay, if you use a calculator to convert, you will see that 6 feet 2 inches, 6 feet plus 2 inches, 6 feet 2 equals 1 meter 88 centimeters. Okay, now hair. How long is her hair? It's medium length. Okay, how long is her hair? Is it shoulder length? Is it medium length? Is it long? Okay, very long. Okay, what color is her hair? It's dark brown or light brown. Okay, so when we talk about brown is a color. Okay, the colors in English can be light or dark. Okay, so if you talk about green is a color, but you have light green and dark green. Okay, or purple. Okay, light purple and dark purple. Okay, so when we talk about hair, if someone has black hair, it's usually black, is usually dark. But when we say brown, we can say light brown, okay, or dark brown, which are different. Okay, he has brown hair. Okay, so these are some questions and answers. Okay, using the verb to be. How long is her hair? What color is his hair? This is the verb to be. Okay, how old is she? How tall is she? Okay, these are questions using the verb to be, and these questions here use other verbs like wear, okay, look, and other verbs that need an auxiliary, okay? That's why we use does, okay? So we already talked a little bit about questions in other classes, okay? Let's move on. Okay, now we're going to finish this class by doing an exercise, okay, which is listening practice. Listening practice. So you will see a picture. I'm going to show you a picture with 6 people, and you will listen to me describing them. So you will see a picture with 6 people, and as you listen to me describing them, as means, what does as mean? That way. As means at the same time, okay? So as at the same time, okay, while I'm describing the people, as you listen to me describing these people, you will number the people. So take some paper or a pen somewhere where you can note or make mental notes, but you have to number numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and you have to match these numbers to the people. Okay, it's going to be clear when we start the exercise. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, let's practice. Okay, you are going to listen to me describing 6 people. So here is a list with everybody's name. So all the people in that slide that you can see over there, okay, are here. Okay, their names are here, and so you have a girl here, a woman, another woman, a little girl, and you have 1, 2, okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. So 3, a little girl, another woman here, and 1, 2 men, 3 men. Okay, 6 people. Their names are okay. So Brian, Tim, and Gary are the guys. Okay, the guys. Tina, Rosie, and Alice are the girls. Okay, so you have men and women, or boys and girls, or guys and girls, or ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you have different ways of talking about the differences in the genders of people. Okay, so I'm going to listen. I'm going to read, and you are going to listen to me reading the descriptions of each person. Okay, so I'm going to start with Brian, and then I go to Tina and Rosie, Tim, Gary, and Alice. All right, so I will say Brian, and then I describe Brian. Then I say Tina, and I describe Tina. Then I say Rosie, and I describe Rosie. Then I say Tim, I describe Tim. Then I say Gary, I describe Gary. And then I say Alice, and I will describe Alice. Your job is to listen and number. Number 1, so you have, is this Brian? Is this Brian? Is this Brian? And you number, okay? Number, take a note, okay? This is number 1, this is number 1, this is number 1. Number 2, Tina. This, or this? Who's Tina? Okay, number 2. And then number 3 is Rosie. Number 4 is Gary. No, Tim, sorry. Number 5 is Gary. And number 6 is Alice. Are you ready? Are you excited? Okay, I hope so. I hope you are ready and excited to do this exercise. Okay, so let's do it now. Okay. Okay. So let's do it. All right. I have the text here to read for you. So, Brian, number 1, Brian. I think Brian's good looking. He's pretty tall with dark brown hair and a mustache. I think he's about 30. Okay, I'm going to get my microphone to make sure my voice comes out well for you over there. All right, let's do this. Number 2, Tina. Tina's 18. She has red hair, shoulder length, and very curly. And she always wears interesting glasses just for fun. 3. Rosie. Rosie is pretty tall for her age. She has long blonde hair and wears contact lenses. She just turned 10. 4. Tim. Tim's about 23. He's fairly short and a little bit heavy. His hair isn't very long. 5. Gary. Gary is in his 50s. He's bald and had a small mustache. He likes to wear sunglasses, and he always wears soccer shirts and jeans. 6. Alice. Alice is very tall, and she has long black hair. She's around 25. Oh, and she's very slim. She looks like a fashion model. Okay? I hope you have already numbered everyone. Okay? But if you haven't, suppose you're not sure who is Tina, who is Rosie, or who is Alice, you're not sure who is Gary or who is Tim, I want you to pause the video now, go back and listen to the descriptions again, okay? Because it's best if you listen to it again and try, in case you didn't get all the descriptions at first, listen to it again, okay? Because repetition in English is very, very, very important, okay? When we learn English, we have to be exposed to listening, okay? So when I talked, I said that we would have some listening practice. I was thinking about starting listening practice with you. So every class, I'm going to read something. I'm going to give you dictations, things that will make you listen to me speaking English. But I also want you to go online and listen to other videos of people, movies, documentaries. Listen to English as much as you can, okay? And when you practice, you must repeat. Repetition is very important. So repetition has two important roles in English. First, if you listen to something many times, this repetition helps you understand. Second, if you practice speaking something and you repeat it many times, you will be better at pronouncing the words, okay? So suppose you want to know how to say mustache, okay? By the way, this guy has a mustache and this guy has a mustache, okay? So you're not sure how to pronounce this word, okay? You just repeat it, mustache, 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 okay, until you get it right, okay? Or another, I don't know, another word in English, I don't know, wavy hair or something like that. You just repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. And the more you repeat it, the better, because you will record the pronunciation in your brain, in your mind, and you'll be able to pronounce it better and better. Okay, so listen to a lot of English and also practice repeating a lot of English. Okay, now I'm going to give you the answers, of course. There you are. Okay, that's the end of our class today. Okay, these are the answers. Okay, so you probably got that Brian is this guy here, you know, Tina is this girl here, Rosie is this little girl, Tim is this boy here, okay, Gary is this guy, okay, and this black guy, bald black guy, okay, medium height, wearing jeans and soccer shirt here, and 6, Alice is the tall slim girl with black hair. Okay, so today was just a class to introduce you to describing people. I hope you enjoyed this class. Okay, this is Rodrigo Bifer's English class. I hope you enjoyed it. Please watch this video many times to practice your English and share this video. Okay, spread the word, send the link to your friends, your family, so they can also learn English. Okay, and if you wish to learn more, join our group to have free English classes. Okay, you can do that by visiting my website inglesperfeito.com, or you can WhatsApp me at 16 993 22 60 60. Okay. Thank you so much for being here and watching this class. I hope you enjoyed and had fun. Okay, and I'll see you next class. Bye bye.